Hey yo, what is going on today, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, man, we have the S15 updated video for you guys. Somebody had mentioned this down in the comments, so I thought, you know what, why not get it up? This is the only requested build that we've had so far. That's been requested the updated version of, and like etc, etc, etc. Obviously, we have done now. This is going to be the third video we have done on this S15, and I'm not sure if it's changed so much since the last video, but this is now a solid car. I haven't touched it since. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button, and I shall catch you guys after the intro. Alright, so here we are, obviously in the engine tune-up here already. We are running 290 horsepower with 348 newton meters of damn torque, man. Now, like I told you guys already, I'm pretty sure that this hasn't actually changed as much as what some of you guys might think. I'm pretty sure that literally the only thing that has changed since the previous update video for this car is the fact that the transmission has probably been played with. I think I have changed it, I'm not too sure, but this is now 100% how I like it, everything like that. So this is now probably not going to change at all completely. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, man, front spring length is at 7 centimeters. The rear spring length is at 7 centimeters as well. The spring stiffness, dampeners, everything like that, you guys already know, man. I do not change these at all. So if you guys want to change these to suit your personal preference within the car, then be sure to do so. That is absolutely fine. No problem at all there. Moving on to the front toe now, we have 0.10 degrees in the front, and in the rear we have negative 0.09. Moving on to front camber now, we have negative 14.02 in the front camber, and in the rear we have negative 11.09 once again. Now, obviously, with the anti-roll bars, again, I don't touch these at all. So if you have your own personal preference with the anti-roll bars and everything like that, if you want to change them up so they are a little bit stiffer or a little bit looser, completely up to you. It doesn't matter. Like, for my personal preference, I like to leave them stock because I don't really see that much of a difference in the car, and I'm not having issues with spinning out or anything like that, so I don't really need to touch them. But anyway, that's completely up to you. If you want to mess around with them and do that, all that good stuff, that's completely up to you. It's your personal preference at the end of the day. This is your damn car. Now, moving on to caster, 6.5 caster on the Ackerman angle is at 100%, and the steering angle is at 60 degrees. Now, moving on to the wheels here, we've got 17 inches on the front and the back. We've got the front tire width at 245 millimeters, and the rear exactly the same. 245 sitting quite nicely so far. I still haven't done that experiment that I did mention a couple of videos ago when we were on Carx. I was gonna change the tire width down to see if we could actually get the car a little bit slower, but I haven't actually done that yet. So for now, we're just running at 245 millimeters. Moving on to the tire pressure here, we've got 285 kPa on the front and also on the rear. Again, just to keep those tires nice and slippery, we've got to be able to make sure that our tire pressure is very high, so this car feel like is on damn ice, man. Moving on to the front wheel adhesion, we've got 100% on the front and 90% on the back. Same thing again with the tire pressure, keeping them rear wheels nice and slidey, keeping them nice and, you know, nice so they're nice and spinning up all the damn time, bro. Obviously, to get that car as slow as it possibly can go. Obviously, with 100 adhesion on the front, you can change this down to 90 if you want to, but for me, I like a little bit of grip on the front for, you know, extra entries and everything like that. Makes the car a little bit easier to control as well. So I like the 100 adhesion in the front, but if you want to change it down to 90, that's completely up to you. Once again, personal preference is everything. Moving on to the front wheel track width here, we got a 12 on the front and we got 11 on the back. Moving on to the tyre profile. The tyre profile got 35% on both. That never changes in all of my builds. It's always exactly the same. So we got them 35s on the front and also the rear. Moving on to engine now, you guys have already seen we're running 290 horsepower with 348 newton meters of torque. We've got the 0% engine tune-up. We've got a max torque of 4,488, which I believe is all the way to the left. The rev limit is at 7,966 RPM. We've got no turbocharger, and obviously that'll cancel out the turbocharger air pressure. moving on now to the gears, the most important things that I believe have changed since the previous update video on this car. We've got a diff lock-on ratio of 1.00, the final drive at 3.00, first gear is at 4.50, second gear is 1.95, third gear is 1.80, fourth gear is 1.80, fifth gear 1.80, and sixth gear is 0.88. So as you guys can see, man, we're running second and third is our main gears here. Fourth, fifth, and sixth we do not use at all, hence why fourth and fifth are exactly the damn same as third. But anyway, if you guys want to, obviously you can tune your fourth and fifth gear so they're like a little bit more, just in case you do need a little bit more. But from my experience and how this game handles and everything like that, third gear is probably going to be plenty enough. Maybe you need a little bit more sauce maybe for fourth. If you're running like East Togue or whatever the case may be, you might find you might need a little bit more speed, in which case just slide the slider over to the left and then you'll get the speed that you need. But anyway, third gear is perfect for everything. Second gear is perfect for literally almost every track in this game. So third is for that extra little bit of speed if you do need it. But yeah, no, second and third are your best gears here. Second is your main gear, your golden gear if you like, and then third is obviously there if you need it. But now moving on to brakes now, that's completely it for transmission. Brakes, we got 3,406 Newton meters of torque on the brake torque there. Front brake bias is at 60% and we have an ABS on. Now, if you want to run ABS off, that's completely up to you. Again, same thing again, personal preference is everything, but if you do want to run it off, that's up to you. But obviously your brake torque, if you are running ABS off, is going to be a little bit different, so you might want to lower that down. If you do feel like you have a heavy trigger finger and you push down on your brakes a lot, like all the way, then be sure to lower that brake torque as well. I don't push down on my brake like all the way down when I slide with people, so I just ease into it and, you know, do what I need to do. Basically, I don't need to push it all the way down all the time, if that makes sense. If you want to be like me and try and just ease your trigger finger down, and you know, not always 100% on it all the time, then it works out a lot better for you. For me, it might work better for you, who knows. If you don't want to try that, then be sure to lower your torque, brake torque down so it's a little bit less than mine, so that way you don't be slamming your brakes and having everyone slam into the back of you if you are running collisions on, obviously. But yeah, no, that is completely everything for the update, the S15 right here. Let's go ahead and start drifting. Alright guys, so here we are at the track. We're going to do a slightly different track today. Obviously we have done this track before, I believe, on the channel. If you haven't, then be sure to let me know down in the comments down below. But this is going to be the little run here for the S15, man. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and I shall catch you guys after this run. Alright, so obviously that was the run there for the S15, man. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that. Obviously, coming around there on the second time, coming past this barrel here on the left, I went around the barrel, but actually I was supposed to go on the inside of the barrel, but it's all good. It is what it is. We still managed to get around the track how it was supposed to be. So I haven't ran this track in a little while, so that was pretty good, man. It's not too bad at all. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the S15 rebuild here, or the updated S15, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. that was it, man. This car's still running absolutely fine, man. Loving it. Every second of it's absolutely awesome. S15 is probably one of the best cars in the game, I reckon, in my opinion, aside from the 240/180SX. That thing is insane. But anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. I shall catch you guys in the next one. Peace.